It's time to go first class. Anytime you go somewhere, wouldn't it be nice to go first class? I rarely, listen, I went fishing and I said to the guy, is that the boat? I said, or is that the dinghy we're using to get to the yacht? He said, no, no, ma'am. He was so cute. He must have been raised by a father who told him no matter who or what, you respond, yes, ma'am. So I said, would you give me a little hand here getting on this yacht? I don't know if you fish. Those of you who fish, if you're fishing in open water like a lake, you do not go out on a yacht. You go out on a very small, basically a rowboat that has a small motor on the back, and you go to these special little areas, and the fish go under rocks. You have to go places. And I said, you tell me how you want me to cast. You tell me if I'm going to wait for the jiggle. Am I going to wait for the pull? Am I waiting to see the bobber go? You tell me what. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And then, of course, my fish spits the hook, spits it, grabs it, and then goes, and off he goes, and I got bupkis, and I let loose with a tirade, and he goes, ma'am. I said, hey, I miss a fish, I curse, just get over it. Yes, ma'am. Anyway, if you want to go first class, I don't think it's going to be in the boat that I used, but this is a way to go first class. How's that for bringing back the circle of thought? This is our first class tennis bracelet. It's your choice of the yellow or the clear, and it comes in, am I correct? We still have all three sizes. We have the small, 6 3/4. We have the average at 7 1/4, and we have the large at 8 inches. The all clear, I do have all three sizes, and the yellow, I only have small. 10 remain. I love the yellow, and I have the yellow on, and I want to show you why I love the yellow, even though it only comes in silver. And you know that on my right wrist, I wear all my gold bracelets. Take a look. The yellow actually comes in looking like the rest of the gold. Notice how it just sort of picks up with all of these bracelets. It picks up that same yellow. So if you're looking at this thinking, wow, I could wear that with my other gold bracelets, it works fine. And that is a super rich, deep, saturated yellow. That's a very golden topaz yellow. It's really bright and sunny and absolutely beautiful. Now let me show you the all clear, because I have that over here on this wrist. The all clear, of course, stands alone beautifully like a very fine diamond bracelet, or if you wanted to, load it up with your tennis bracelet, charm bracelet, ID, personalized initial bracelet, whatever it is you might have. I have it on with the Galaxy ring. It's casual, and yet if you add more to it, it gets dressy. It's just a matter of how you wish to wear it. So I'm wearing the one that is considered small. It's not that I have tiny wrists, I don't, but they tend to give me the small, and I like the feel of it. If you have a wrist that is 6 1/2, 6 3/4, up to 7, this should be just fine for you. If you like a little more room, you like a little bit more flow, you want it to be a little longer, then you want to go with the average, depending on the size of your wrist. Now let me show you the clasp on this, because it's an alligator. Speaking of, I had a big bad boy on the beach, on the side, waiting, watching us fish. And I thought, he's going to come out and take my bait. Now I caught me a gator. Yes, ma'am. No, sir. Do not catch a gator. Thankfully, he didn't want to come out. He wasn't interested. He was just sort of eyeballing what we were doing. They are abundant down there, aren't they? Anyway, this has a little gator mouth right here at the bottom. I don't know if you can see it right here. If I pull this, that opens up the little gator's mouth, and then you just slide that ring right off, and it comes. Oh, first I got to open it up. All right, you guys are going to be moving on without me. No problem. There it is. There's your little gator mouth. And then you just slide this off and slide it back on when you're ready and clasp it shut. And there you have it. All right, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. He was so cute. I said, can we come out with you next year? Yes,